So when we talk about relationship question, what is the focus point? Partner, right? Okay, so we see the partner, focus on in box number 3. And then from there, we see something that is there already. Next question, where are we? Let's not be so conclusive here. Let's focus on where are we. We are the asker, we are the subject, we are the run. So in this case, run, this is us. That means me lah, this is me lah. I'm the subject, I'm the asker. So this is me, and E, asker. So asker is a horse person. I cannot say that a horse person is not a stable person. Means that this person is a very active person. That means I myself, we are a very active person. Means we cannot stay in one place for too long. Another way of looking at it is say that this person, in a way, maybe another perspective, this person may not be able to be very stable in relationship. Okay, another perspective, open door. That means this person is very liberal, very open-minded. With a leader equates to this person is usually pretty charming. They have leadership quality, diplomat, hardworking. So basically, if you talk about ourselves, we seem to be pretty not a bad person, from our perspective. Of course, we always say that we are good. Okay, anyhow. Looking at ourselves, if you see the relationship, okay, where is the lady anyway?
Ding.
Ding, Ding or Ping?
Ding.
Ding,
Yeah.
Why is Ding?
Ding and Ren ma.
Ding and Ren, anybody do not know? Okay, so in this case, this is the lady. So basing on the lady in box number 4, we can more or less see the character of the person. So there's a death door involved, there's a doctor, and there's a darkness. Literally, we are looking at darkness person to be what?
Introvert.
Yes, can be introvert. They don't really like to share their things.
Secretive. Very secretive.
Yeah. And okay, people who are darkness, they are always very attracted to those funny things. That means if you ask them to do funny things, they are very open to it one. Okay. Funny thing can be anything that is not legit. Okay, anyhow, we're talking about death door over here, stubborn, focus, and full of themselves, emperor energy, doctor, intelligent or scheming, depending on which angle you look at it. So is there something to be pondered about? This is something not in the notes. Next time, when you see a darkness together with a doctor, this kind of combinations, you have to be careful. That means this person, generally speaking, of course, not saying all, but most of the time, this person is a very agenda basis, very scheming person. And also depending on their environment that they have, if they come from a good background, their parents are able to manage them well, they are being educated in the proper way, then this darkness and doctor may not be so bad. It become more intelligent. It's just that this person is more secretive, that's all. So let's say if they go to proper education, like they study a degree or maybe got a PhD, so on and so forth, then they go to proper channel of education. So most of the cases is that their family members, family are also pretty, okay one. So in that case, we can say, okay, this person may not be so scheming, but more intellectual basis. but more low profile because of the darkness. Okay. So after looking at the lady and ourselves, if we see the relationship, which it seems to be the lady is what? Between us and her. The lady is clashing with us. What does that mean? Meaning that in ourselves, we will be clashed by the lady and our energy will go down. So in our perspective, it is not a good thing. Going back into the lady, we haven't talked about that yet. If you see this combo of the Ding and Yi, this is talking about the lady. Not talking about the situation, but talking about the lady itself. So when we talk about Ding and Yi, if you look at the stem plus stem, what does it mean? Ding plus Yi is a good thing, right? Remember that Yi being Ding. So in this case, this is represented by the word called excellent. So this is referring to the Ding plus Yi. Okay, how do we look at the lady when we have this excellent comes in? Just now we were talking about, okay, darkness plus doctor equals to possible scheming, very agenda basis, right? But now with the thing and it comes in, it kind of tilted the anger already. So which now tell us that, okay, this person with darkness and doctor who is supposed to be scheming may not be so scheming anymore. Maybe he's more intellectual. Yes, yeah, she may have some agenda basis, but he's very focused. So which means that in a good way, rather than harm you, they know what they are doing. They know what to do in their life. You see, very structured basis. But of course, still a death door, you know. So which means that now the whole perspective of the lady is pretty good already. That means the person character, the formation of the character, everything tilt towards more positive side. But the situation is box 4 is still clashing with box 2. Regardless, whether is it a good lady or whether is it a bad lady, the box 4 is still clashing with box 2. Okay, that's something that we need to know. And another perspective is, how about we look at ourselves? We are Ren and Qi. This is telling us about ourselves. We are the askers. So Ren and Qi equates to Ren and Qi.
Don't move.
Very interesting thing. Official has been charged.
Ending is near.
Don't move. Once you move, we'll get into trouble. Okay, so that is to tell you that yes, basing on our formation in box number 2, we seems to be a pretty good character. But behind the scene is telling us your condition, your status now is this status. You are in a very difficult situation now. Please do not do anything. That means it is kind of indirectly warning you that based on this particular case, you should not be doing anything with it. Okay, Ida, you have a question?
Yeah, you see, he's an active person and ask him not to do anything. So there's a bit of a contrast here, isn't it? The Ma shows that he's somebody who's always active on the move, and for this particular purpose, and his character is also a kind person. And the Renji asked him not to move, get into trouble.
It's not talking about the horse. The horse is talking about the character. It's not talking about the situation. Now we are talking about the situation of whether he should be going into this suggestion.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So far, any other questions from the rest? Okay, if not, let's carry on. Looking at box 4 and box 3, the lady is in harmony with the partnership, that means the whole relationship. But of course, looking at the relationship in box 3 is an emptiness together with the view door and destroyer. View door seems to be telling us that, okay, everything looks nice, very beautiful, very fantastic, you know, if we were to be together. But on the other hand, the destroyer stays there, which means that the whole relationship will be destroyed. On top of the emptiness will be there, that means destroyed plus separate. So in a way, it's still a same situation. It tells us the same story. But anyhow, we'll see what does the Kui and Wu stand for. Kui and Wu. Kui and Wu.
Good door become good, bad door become bad.
Good door become good, bad door become bad. Okay, so now the question is this a good door? This one we're talking about the stem plus stem combination. So in the normal perspective, view door will classify as more like a neutral door. So which means that this stem plus stem, when we add together, it doesn't really tell us anything at all. But the palace itself is really empty. So regardless of what kind of combination, it is still an empty palace. So which means that relationship not good. The destroyer is still there. So two factors, the destroyer and the emptiness will still be there to tell you this relationship is going to be not going to end well. The next thing